Alright guys, getting straight into it. This is Chili Games and we have got the I guess the info and stats for the new legendary ships. So I'm not going to waste your time with any ramble. We're going to get into it because I know you guys want to see them and I've been waiting on these. So first up we have the the big saucy girl, Yamato. So first off, hit points 90,000, which is down 7,500 I believe from the beta on it. 27 knots, 900-meter turning circle, which isn't bad considering how massive the ship is, and 19.2 rudder shift, which is, not good, not bad either. You'll be able to buff that a little bit. So armaments: 460 millimeter guns, 3x3 layout. Obviously, just gonna go through and look at anything that's changed. 30-second reload, standard. 35% chance of fire. Maximum shell damage, almost 15,000. So getting up there to the pre-Iowa days before it was nerfed. That's gonna be fun. Secondaries, 5 kilometers. No one really cares. It's secondaries. It's legends. No one really minds. Let's see. Let's getting into the concealment. Oh man, 16.1. So you're going to be able to get that to around minus 10%. What is that, like 1.6 off of that? So, 14-ish, somewhere around there. So, you're going to be spotted regardless, no matter what. Damage control party and repair party, catapult fighter, pretty standard. This is going to be my last legendary ship that I research. I'm not really, I don't know. I would rather, I guess it's mainstream, and I kind of want to be cool and not be mainstream, and that's kind of a lame reason not to go for it. I think I want something different, and I think the Grosse Kurfürst is going to be that for me. So there's Yamato. Speaking of Grosse Kurfürst, we're going to get into that one now. So the big G herself, Grosse Kurfürst. I just feel like this is going to be more interesting to me. Let's get into the hit points. 95, 220. This is going to be the tank of the legendary tier. Maximum speed 30 knots, which is pretty dang good. Turning circle over 1,000 meters. I mean, it's a massive ship. I mean, honestly, it's not do anything. Rudder shift time 19.4 seconds, and torpedo damage reduction 25%. So something I didn't mention about the Yamato is the torpedo damage reduction is going to be 55 seconds. So that's a significant buff from the beta. Or not the beta, I guess the beta test for Yamato. And this one will get 25. So not really good torpedo protection there. It's going to be pretty awful. Going down to the armaments, let's see here. 406 millimeters. You have a 4x3 layout, or you can choose 420 millimeters 4x3 layout as well. The 406s have 30-second reload, 12,700 citadel damage, and a 30. So this, I saw this earlier. Okay, so 38% chance of fire. Okay, the 420 millimeter guns have 32-second reload, which isn't that much. Honestly, you're gonna have the legendary mod that'll get it under 30, I believe. Maximum citadel damage 13,500. Here's the kicker. Chance of fire 41%. 41% chance of fire. You get 12 of these 41% chances of fire every, I'm going to say like 29 seconds or so, once you have the legendary reload mod on there. Not the legendary, the fourth mod slot. This thing is going to be a very good, I hate to say it, a long-range HE spammer. I mean, 41 chances of fire. That's King George level. And you're getting, what, 2 more turrets? Or 2 more guns? Like, what? Why does this thing need 41% chance of fire? I don't understand. And going on to the secondary. Secondaries are going to have a base range of 5 kilometers. That is laughable. Very laughable. A couple of my friends on some of the discords have said, like, with commander skills right now and mods, you'll be able to get it to about 7.6, 7.9, and that's if they're maxed. So 7.7.5 to 8 kilometer secondaries is pretty abysmal in my opinion. However, like, you know, we don't know if these are going to be more accurate than Bismarck or whatever, so I'm not going to go much into that. But looking at it how it is right now, it's supposed to be a brawling ship, 25% torpedo reduction, which is pretty bad, and 41% chance of fire with 12 guns. Like, what? Like, I'm honestly like, kind of like, what are they going for here? Like, I'm like, you can seriously have some games where you could just spam HE, and I would be curious to see how much you could do, because that is ridiculous. That is actually crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. So we have consumables, pretty standard: damage control, repair party, catapult fighter, and sonar. Sonar, I believe, is 5.5 kilometers, maybe 6 actually. I think I saw somewhere it might be 6 kilometers. So a good sonar. But man, I don't I don't really know why this thing needs to have like British levels of fire chance with this many guns. Oh god, dude, I don't. It's gonna be a good HE spammer and be like, no, it's gonna have terrible accuracy, you know, at that range. And I'm like, you don't really need. If you're shooting HE, you don't have to hit citadels. You just have to hit the ship. I mean, this thing, it's going to have German accuracy, but you can still hit something with HE. And as long as it hits the ship, it's going to have a chance to light fire. So, sign me up. German long-range HE spammer tank build. So, alright. We're going to get into the Alaska, which is the one I'm excited to about most. So, here we are with the Alaska, and boy oh boy am I freaking excited for this thing. And I was excited mostly because Baltimore before the buff, before the buff, Baltimore was pretty sad, so I was like, heck yeah, like, we need a good USN top tier cruiser, and I was happy. Now Baltimore got the buff. Baltimore now has a 27mm bow, and I've got to tell you, the couple games that I've played in it, I've played a good bit of games in it actually. It plays significantly better. Like, I don't care who you are. The amount of things you can do with Baltimore now compared to before it is so much fun. 100%, 150% worth the tier 7 grind for the Baltimore now. It's a beautiful ship now. So now going to the Alaska. Hit points 54,000. That's a big chonker right there for a. I mean, it's a heavy cruiser, so. Maximum speed 33 knots, I guess that's pretty standard. Turning circle 850, so not the best, not the worst. Rudder shift time 13 seconds. Main armaments 305mm. Now these are going to be some big boys for. These are some big guns for a cruiser. I mean, talk about the Scharnhorst, who has 280s, 280. I forget honestly. Forgive me. 280mm something like that. So this thing is going to have 305s, and it's going to come stock with the American "I'll hurt you" AP shells. So reload time 20 seconds. You'll be able to get that down with the 4th module slot. What is that, like 2 seconds? It'll be like 18 or so. 18-second reload. 180-degree turn time. Wow. Your turret traverse is better on this than the Baltimore. If I'm not mistaken, Baltimore is like 33 or 34. So, oh my god. Max AP shell damage, almost 9,000 damage. Oh my god. Chance to cause fire, 27%. That's actually pretty solid, so, you know, you'll be able to spam some HE when you have to. Secondaries, no one really cares. They're pretty worthless. 5 kilometers. Concealment 13.3, minus 1.3 from the 10% detect, or the 10% concealment mod. What is that? 12. So 12 km, not terrible honestly. Consumables, damage control, sonar, and you get to switch out surveillance radar and catapult fighter. I would highly suggest going surveillance radar. I've heard that it's going to be around the Baltimore level, so I can't confirm or or deny anything, but it's going to be a good radar nonetheless. And there are obviously the repair party. Oh my God, this thing looks like so much fun, dude. Oh my Lord. And so I didn't play PC, but from what I've been told and what I've seen, Alaska on PC has a 27 millimeter bow, so like what the Baltimore has now. So just wait, hold on to your butts. Alaska in Legends is going to have a 32 millimeter bow. And if I'm correct, you'll be able to bounce everything up to 457, which we don't have any 457s in the game yet. However, we do have Yamato at 460, so obviously Yamato is going to be able to smash right through your bow and overmatch you. But everything else in the game, gross occur first, all the 406s from the American VVs, you're going to be able to bounce. This thing's going to have a 32 millimeter bow. That is going to be quite interesting. I don't know how this thing isn't going to be overpowered. I mean, this is going to be so much fun. I definitely think it's going to be overperforming. 32 millimeter bow is a lot. Considering Baltimore is I would say Baltimore is very good now. So this is going to be the legendary ships, guys. I am so freaking excited. I might share my thoughts on the Bureau in another video. I don't want to do it here. This is just going to be the update video for the the stats or whatever. However, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you guys subscribing, liking, commenting, all that kind of stuff, interacting with me. Like, it means so much to me. We are around 330 subscribers as this video will go live, and guys, golly, like, you guys are just freaking killing it. The goal is to become a contributor, community contributor. I would like to say before summer ends, because school is going to start back, and I'm going to be pumping out the content as much as I can. So again, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want me to keep doing videos like this, let me know. For me, this is just an easy way to kind of voice my opinions and kind of get hype around these things, because we still don't have these stats in game, which I think is a huge missed opportunity for these guys, or for wargaming. They introduced all the legendary stuff, and it's just like, well, why can't we see the ships? Like, what? we can't even see the ships right now. Like, how are we supposed to get hype if we can't even see the stats in game and just like kind of like view how badass these ships are going to be in the port? Like, I don't know. I was really upset when I couldn't see the ships in the port just to view. But anyways, guys, I'm done rambling. I love you guys. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.